What's up YouTube, Maniac here, and today we will be doing a Q&A. A couple of days ago I asked you guys to send me in some questions about the Optic house. Since I did just move in a couple months ago, I figured I could tell you guys a little something about what I've gotten to know about these guys. So yeah, I told you guys send in some questions using the hashtag AskManiac, and we will get into the questions right now. First question is from Winterfox Guitar. How many times per day do you eat out? I personally probably only eat out once every few days, maybe. Sometimes like maybe once a day, but honestly it's mostly just once every other day. Me and Flamesword are the only guys in the house that actually cook. All the other guys pretty much eat out every single day for all their meals. Rippin asks, who works the hardest? Who works the least? Call Ace with 5 uploads this year. Well, I guess Ace doesn't really count. He doesn't, I guess, permanently live in the house. If he did, I'm sure Hex would be on his ass about getting videos up. Who works the hardest? Maybe, I don't know. Everyone's kind of on the same schedule with they wake up, make a video, and then they stream for like 8 hours. But I don't know who streams the most. Right now it might be Seth in the house. Besides that, maybe Big T. Big T's always streaming. Just anytime I walk by this room, I hear him streaming. So maybe Big T, I don't know. Bree Taylor Rock asks, were you nervous when you first moved in? Yes, I was nervous. I don't know if it was because it was my first time moving out, because previously I lived with my parents. So this was my first big move into the world on my own. I don't know if that was the main reason, but also just moving into a house with people whose status is just so much bigger than mine. They're basically celebrities, so moving in here at first was definitely a little bit weird, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, because I didn't really know any of them either. I knew my teammate Flamesword for quite some time now. Crim6 I knew a little bit from back in the MLG days, but he was kind of a noob, so I didn't really talk to him too much. But yeah, I was definitely nervous moving into something like this. It's very just like unorthodox to do, so you know there aren't many people you could talk to about what to expect. So there's definitely something different and a little weird at first. Skeps asks, have you been affected positively or negatively from living in the house? 100% positively. Just with all the traveling, living here with all these guys, they're all a bunch of fun people. I've traveled to LA a few times. Just recently we went to Germany for a week, and that was probably the most fun the most fun week of my life. Just every single night there was stuff to do. Being in the house has affected me positively 100%. XL Joker asks, who's the most annoying in the morning? I'm not sure. No one does anything like annoying, but maybe sometimes Bose creeps around and like kind of like peeks indoors, see who's up. So sometimes it wakes me up, but that's not really annoying. I don't mind that at all. Other than that, maybe me, because when I wake up in the morning, I blast music while I'm taking a shower, and even while I'm just sitting in my room, I'm always just blasting music. So I don't know, maybe I'm the most annoying. Faz asks, how salty are you that Krim got rid of his Jetta for a BMW M4 and your Jetta broke down on you? Next question. Super Saiyan Doug, who is the most defensive person in the house? I'd probably say Mbos. I feel like Mbos is always fun in games, but I think Mbos gets in the most arguments about something. It's either Mbos or Flamesword. They're always going back and forth saying which one of them's wrong, always trying to defend themselves. So either Mbos or Flamesword. Where would you see yourself today if it wasn't for joining Optic? Probably 100% still be working at a grocery store, stocking shelves, possibly going back to school. Long story short, probably hating life. Next question. Who's your favorite person in the house and who's the loudest when playing games? Favorite person in the house might be Crim6, just because of his personality. I don't know, just something, he's just, you don't find many Crim6s in the world. So I don't know, just talking to him, hearing how he communicates, and the dude's just an entertaining guy. So he might be my favorite. And who's the loudest when playing games? Crim6 once again. Who is more ginger, you or Seth? 100% Skull. As you can tell, I got some tan going on here. Seth, not so much. And his hair is a little redder, you know, mine's more of a brown, you know. Does anyone in the Optic house cook legit meals, use meat, sorts of carbs, salad? Me and Flamesword are probably the only ones who actually cook meals. Have you caught anyone wanking? No, I have not caught anyone wanking. Everyone is pretty good at locking their doors. Anytime, if I'm up first in the morning and I need someone for something, I gotta open their door, it's 100% locked. So I don't know what they're doing every night. One story I will tell you though is one time I think Flamesword thought he caught me wanking it, but I promise I was not wanking it. It was late at night, completely dark in the room. I was just laying on my bed with my phone like this or whatever. And every time I lay on my bed, my legs are like up. So the covers were up. It probably looked a little sketchy. And Flamesword opened the door, peeked his head in, and I was just like this. Just looked at him right quick, like a deer in some headlights. And then he just instantly closed the door. And I think he thought I was wanking it, but I promise I wasn't. If I do, I'd go into bed. Next question. What do you think about Optic Chrome 6 upgrading his car before you, and how do you feel about it? Courtesy 94 asks, who's the entertainer, loner, gobbler, biggest eater, cleanest, healthiest, smelliest, strongest, smartest, and wealthiest? Entertainer, definitely Embos. Loner, probably me. Gobbler or biggest eater, I don't know. No one really eats like that much. Maybe Mike. Mike can eat a lot. Cleanest, Mike. Healthiest, probably Mike, because he's a hippie. Smelliest, no one really smells. Everyone's pretty good at taking a shower. I think if someone wasn't taking a shower and they actually did smell like shit, the entire house would probably just roast them and make him move out. Smartest, probably Will. Wealthiest, maybe Will, just judging by his fucking Benz. Was it awkward moving into the house? Yes, it was definitely awkward at first because I didn't know anyone too well, so I was just like this fucking random Halo noob just moving in. Everyone, yeah. Yes. What annoys you most about the Optic house? Nothing really. The people don't annoy me. If there is one thing that does annoy me about the Optic house, it's this room right here, and the fact that there's a huge window up there, window right there, and a window to my left. And every single morning, the sunlight is just beaming inside of this room. There is no darkness whatsoever when you're trying to sleep during the day. So that is probably the most annoying thing about the house. You will never really get a great night of sleep in this room. Notion Mate asks, do you think you've grown as a YouTuber / streamer since moving into the Optic house? 100%. Well, I didn't stream before. I didn't stream or do YouTube before moving into this house. So yes, moving into this house has tremendously helped me in that aspect. Ramatron 80 asks, where do you usually go out to eat? If you count Chipotle as going out to eat, then 100% Chipotle. If not, maybe Buffalo Wild Wings. We usually don't go out and sit down and eat though. We usually just get stuff to go. But other than that, there is a restaurant. It's a Mexican restaurant called Mago around here. They have really good tacos. Occasionally we'll go there, sit down and eat, but I think we've only done that a couple times. Usually it's just bringing food back to the house. Alright guys, I don't want to make this too long. I appreciate all your questions that you guys sent in. Hopefully this video was a little bit entertaining, give you a little insight about the house, what it was like moving here. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a good day.